The Bramble versus the planning of the Lord. Judges 9, Isaiah 61, and the fall of American order. Today I want to show you a connection in scripture that explains exactly why America collapsed from the inside. It starts in Judges 9 with the parable of the trees, and it leads directly into Isaiah 61, the same passage Jesus quoted to announce his assignment. In Judges 9, the trees go out looking for a king. They go to the olive tree, the fig tree, and the vine. Each one a seed of its own kind. Each one rooted in its own assignment. Each one carrying its own identity. And every one of them says the same thing. Why should I leave what I was created to do? But then they turn to the bramble, the thorn bush, the one with no fruit, no root, no lineage, no stability. And the bramble says, "Come and trust in my shadow." But a bramble has no shadow, no covering, no protection, no order, no covenant. The bramble represents the tree of unrighteousness, the counterfeit authority, the leadership that destroys instead of builds, the system that burns instead of covers. And that's exactly what America chose. America told the olive tree, the father, leave your oil. America told the fig tree, the mother, leave your sweetness. America told the vine, the children, leave your fruit. And America elevated the bramble, the unrighteous system, into authority. That's why the family structure collapsed. That's why identity collapsed. That's why lineage collapsed. That's why order collapsed. But here's where Isaiah 61 comes in. Isaiah 61 is the divine response to the rule of the bramble. It is the announcement of restoration. It is the blueprint for rebuilding. It is the reversal of everything the bramble destroyed. Jesus quoted the opening lines of Isaiah 61 to declare his assignment: to heal, to restore, to free, to rebuild, to repair, to raise up, and to replant. And then Isaiah says God's people will be called trees of righteousness, the planting of the Lord. Do you see the contrast? Judges 9 shows the tree of unrighteousness, the bramble, taking authority. Isaiah 61 shows the trees of righteousness being restored. The bramble burns. The planting of the Lord reveals. The bramble destroys lineage. The planting of the Lord restores lineage. The bramble offers false shade. The planting of the Lord offers real covering. The bramble erases identity. The planting of the Lord restores identity. This is why Jesus quoted Isaiah 61. He was announcing, I have come to reverse the rule of the bramble. And this is why the melting pot idea in America was always a lie. It was never unity. It was erasure. It was the bramble's theology. It was a demand that every tree abandon its seed, its kind, its assignment, and its lineage. But God never told the olive tree to become a fig tree. He never told the fig tree to become a vine. He never told the vine to become a bramble. And he never told nations to melt into one identity. Isaiah 61 shows nations remaining distinct, each with their own assignment, while God's people remain the priestly planting. So here's the truth. America elevated the bramble. America rejected the planting of the Lord. And the collapse of the family is the evidence. But the remnant is rising. The trees of righteousness are being replanted. The planting of the Lord is being restored. And everything the bramble burned, God is rebuilding through the remnant.